Hello everyone, my name is Hamid Zaremohazabieh, and in this presentation I would like to talk about the fundamental components of my game model and training model. To talk about the game model, we need to know that who are we, how do we want to play, how do we coach and future Canadian player. Let's talk about the first one. Who are we? For me, as an OPDL coach and as a member of Richmond Hill Soccer Club, the motto is Dare to Dream. My philosophy is about creating a safe and encouraging environment where players can set goals and work hard to achieve them. I focus on these values: player centered, discipline and hard work, teamwork and collaboration, respect and integrity, commitment, and above all, I believe in making sure the sessions are fun and enjoyable for everyone while also being competitive. The next part is how do we want to play? The base system for me is 1-4-3-3. And based on the situation, it can be played by two CDMs or one CDM. Style of play. I'm a big fan of playing and moving the ball fast, but by focusing on counter-attack, would like to use a mid-block defense to create space for the front players to implement the counter-attack. As always, consider to have at least three fast players as wingers or strikers in the roster. Would like to play a forward as soon as possible instead of keeping the ball too long. Field geography. I divide the field horizontally in five channels: central channel, half channels, and two wide channel. Vertically, I divide the field in four zones: zone one and zone two in our half, zone three and zone four in the other team's half. Zone one is a build up, zone two is build up and creation zone, zone three is a creation, and zone four is final acts. I believe in some five principles for attacking: dispersal, mobility, support, penetration, and creativity. Also, five principles for defending: compactness, deny, delay, direct, and control and restraint. Moment of the game. I believe in five moments in a game: AO or attacking organizations, the moment that we have the ball; DT or defensive transition, the moment that we just lost the ball; DO or defensive organization, the moment that that they have the ball; AT or attacking transition, the moment that we just won the ball back. And the last one is set plays. It includes all free kicks, pans, throw-ins, and corners. During this presentation, I was told that just talk about one moment, and I would like to talk about the AO. But before that, I need to explain guiding principles. Guiding principles are support tools that guide the players to make quicker and better decisions more often and more consistently. So now my players knows how to do and how play during the games or practices. Okay, attacking organization or AO, to create the most effective shape as soon as possible in order to impose a dominant style of play on the opponent. Guiding principles are: create width, expand field by stretching opposition's defense. On marking, find space away from the opponent. It can be the biggest space or the space between the opponents. Create overload or 1+ principles. Increase player numbers in a specific area strategically. 360 support. The players on the ball must have support around him, ahead, alongside, or underneath. Coordinated movement. Players moving together to control the situation. In some situation, we need a coordinated movement to break down the tough opponent. Through, before, around. I mean, it's when there is possible, it's better to play forward, breaking the line, split pass rather than just rotating the ball. When a skip support underneath, support player on the ball after breaking the line in split passes or a split pass. And the last not the least, highest tempo. To me, every single action we do during the game or practice must be at the highest speed. Team shape based on the opponent can be different. For the first slide here, you can see here, as you can see, this is the slide for this is the formation for build-up phase. The left side is when there's the opponent start defending mid block, and the right side the opponent started playing pressing high. I will explain these two situation later. And other shape is when the opponent starting defending low block, and the formation the shape can be 2-3-4-1 or 3-4-2-1. Okay, let's talk about the first one. When the opponent pressing high, and the strategy to break the line and get behind the first defending line of opponent. There's some tactics there are here: create field or guiding principle, create overload when a skip support underneath and through before around. The skill set can be first touch, awareness, ability to make a good pass, decision making, composure, and confident. Let's see. This is the strategy about the high press. As you can see here, the opponent start pressing high. They are red. The formation is 4-3-3. In this situation, I start with the formation for my team would be 3-4-3. Two center backs plus one full backs in zone 1, 4 or 5 players in zone 2, and 3 or 2 players in zone 3. Based on the opponent's shape, I have two CDM. These two CDM must stay in zone 2 as the ball travels to number 5 or number 4. These two must come to the zone 1 and attract these 2 players. And also number 10 must stay next to number 6 to attract number 6 and one of these 2 based on the ball and force them to stay back. If the ball goes to number 4, I ask number 9 to all the way move to the left defender and force him to stay back. And also number 11 must move all the way to until here to stay next to number 5 to force him to stay back. And what's the strategy? To play forward, as I said, to get behind the first line of defending, and especially this area, number 3 or number 7. Let's see what will happen. Pass number. Now here we already create the width. We open up, spread out, and now here in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 5 players overload, and now number 2 attacks number 11, number 3, number 9 attacks number 3, number 10 attacks number 6 and 4, and number 8 attacks number 10. Now there's a big space for number 7. Number 4 now can easily break the line and find players here. Look, through before around. Now here number 7 has a couple of again before that, as the ball travels, number 8, number 4 and number 2 started supporting number 7 when skip support underneath, and we have overload here all as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus almost 4 players. Even this player is available to pass, and we already did our job. We are behind the first line of defending team, the other teams, and now we can play forward and create a space to create chances to score goals. So first strategy, play against the team with high press. But what if the other teams start playing mid block? And this is our strategy. This is our shape. Let's show you in here. As you can see here, the red team formation is 4-4-2, and they want to start defending mid block. In this, our strategy in this situation is to get behind this line, the line of midfielders. these gaps or this space, because there's a big space almost in here. It depends on the situation. The vital, some players are here have vital roles: number 3, 2, 10, 8, 11, and 7. And what's their role? As the ball travels, first, as you can see, they are well organized, and we have to break them down. How? By distracting them. How? Number 10 and number 10 and number 8 must drop and almost come over here. And number 7, number 11 should always, number 11 should come over here next number 2, number 7 come on number 3 to attack these two players and create a space for number 2 and number 3, and number 3 always come over here, and number 2 as well, almost here. Let's see. Look, realization. Now number 8, number 10, number 7, number 9, number 11, number 3, number 2. Now in this situation, number 3 is confused. What he should do? Number 7 or number 2? Number 11 doesn't know. It's better to stay and try to press number 10, or must go and mark number 12. Sorry, mark number 2. Same for this side. And number 9 has the duty to attract these players, this one and these three players at the same time. Let's see. Now he plays with number 10, and again number 3 has to stay back because of number 7, number 5 as well, and number 11 started pressing, but it's too late, and number 2 is open and can easily receive the ball. And now we did our job, and now we are in the gap between the different midfielders and the other team's defenders, and now we have a chance to create opportunity to score goal. Okay, good. And let's get back to slide mid block. I already talked about this one. I have another strategy for ball circulation when the other team is in low block, but there is no time to talk about this one. The next moment, defensive organization and its guiding principles, the shape for defensive organization in different situations, the strategy that we do, mid block, high press, we are in high press situation, attacking at transition moment and its guiding principles, and the strategy of counter attack. We are in mid block, and this is confrontation line. Defensive transition or DT, and there are some guiding principles for DT as well. And this is our strategy for hunt, but I don't want to talk about it. There is no time. And the last is set plays. It means to have having a clear strategy and tactics for both attacking and defending set plays. As you can see here, there are two samples of our strategy, my strategy. And now, how do we coach? How do we coach? When I want to start coaching, I have some principles to design a training session. The first one is players. Who are the players? What are they? What age? What gender? Level, number of participants. And next one is realism. Would it happen during the game? Is it like a real game? I mean, is a game situation? Enjoyment. Are the players motivated to having fun with this training session? Environment and organization. Is everything well organized? Environment. What's the size? What's the size of the field? Is it a turf? Is it a gym? Is it a grass? What equipment? Are the equipment ready? Is the equipment ready to have a practice? Session objective. What's the objective of the session? What do we want to do? As which moments, A, O, D, T, D, O, A, T. What are the guiding principles? Challenge. Is the session challenging enough for the players? Are they able to face these challenges and overcome them? And the last, not the least, periodization. Sorry, which time of the week we are planning to run this practice. Training session components are activation, main part, and game, and it has its own components. I prefer in progressive part method, and I strongly believe in reward and restrict. And recently I have been applying relate to my session as well. I used to use command style approach to run my session like a dictator, and but now after this course I changed my mind and I go for transformational coaching. It really worked for me during the last few months. And coaching process, I believe in 6 E's as well, but to me the coaching process is not limited to the field on the field, and we have to coach the team off the field as well. I strongly believe in classroom sessions in explain and educate part, also video clips. For the engage part, I try to send session plans to the players the night before and talk about the objective of the session at the beginning of each week. And the last but not least is the feedback from the players. I try to receive the players' feedback once a month, and it really helps me. Really helped me to for my self to know to myself better. And my coaching techniques are direct instruction, questioning, and feedback. But the questioning is most important for me. I do it during the pre-brief, intervention, debrief, and classroom sessions. And the last one, future Canadian players. To me, to develop a player, I need to focus on 4 corners: technical ability, technical tactical ability, emotional, mental, and physical ability. There is a evaluation. In this I try to evaluate the players 3 times per season: pre-season, mid-season, and post-season. And during the evaluation, I try to evaluate players based on 4 corners. And the last part in this presentation is player positional profile. I have this this profile for every single position in the field, but here specifically I would like to talk about the center backs. Physical attribute for a center back can be vertical jump, strength, power, agility, and high speed. Mental attributes can be composure, courage, resilience, anticipation, and reliable. And technical attributes: attacking and transitions, varied quality passing range, ability to play with limited touches comfortably, good dribbling ability to and comfort running with the ball to engage, ability to switch the play with quality, defending and transition, defending skills, and one defending a skill with outnumber, ability to cover space, ability to support, track, and recover, ability to keep the opponent's center forward back to goal. And the tactical attributes, there are different tactical attributes for different moments. For example, for AO, lead the structure, on the ball, eliminate first line, low risk, high impact. Around the ball, create depth and width, support underneath and alongside, front triangle with number 6. Away from the ball, keep tracking, shape, squeeze, and stretch. And also the other tactical attributes for the other moments: fullback, defensive midfielder, attacking midfielder, wide forward, and the last one, center forward. And that's it. And again, thank you for watching this clip. And at the end, I need to thank to my great mentor